What's going on, everyone? Sub-Zero82 here, back with another video, and in today's video I want to highlight the 1 year anniversary of the Nintendo Switch. Now, yesterday was Nintendo Switch's actual birthday, and YouTube was flooded with a ton of videos showing everyone's love and support for the system. So I figured I would take one day and kind of let the videos die down and give my overall thoughts and opinion on the 1 year for the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to talk about what I think is great about the system, some of the things that I dislike about the system or the games, and just go over things pretty quickly. I don't want the video to be too long. First and foremost, again, I would like to thank everyone who's out there who's still subscribed to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I've had a lot of different things going on as of late, but I'm going to try to get back into a normal routine of doing videos. YouTube is a hobby for me. I'm not trying to be a YouTube celebrity when there's a ton of collectors like myself out there that do the same videos and things like that. I know a lot of people in the community, and I know that they show a lot of love and support. So I'm going to continue to try to do videos at a steady pace. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. The Nintendo Switch, 1 year. 1 year. I remember when this was being codenamed the NX, and I really enjoy the system. I mainly play it in TV mode on the dock. I'm a gamer like that. I do take it with me on the go, but I always flip flop between the Switch and the Vita when I'm on the go. But I love playing it on my TV, and a lot of the titles that are on the system, from the smaller titles up to the AAA titles, are absolutely wonderful. Some of my favorite titles I will highlight. I have my games right here in front of me that I currently have, um, and I will highlight the ones that I love the most and what I don't like at all. So some of the things that I don't like with the Nintendo Switch is I don't like certain titles that are on there, like Rhyme, WWE 2K18, and The Troll and I. Those are horrible. I thought The Troll and I was the worst Nintendo Switch game that was out there, but it ended up being WWE 2K18. Um, so I don't buy those titles when I have those games like WWE 2K18 I have on my Xbox. But I do try to support other developers, smaller developers, or what people would consider indie developers that have smaller titles out for the Nintendo Switch. And one of the things that I absolutely love is that the Nintendo Switch gets a lot of physical versions of games that would normally only come as a download on PS4 or Xbox One or even PC. So with that, let me jump into my favorite peripherals real quick. I bought the Super Mario controller. I also have the Legend of Zelda one coming in the mail. I thought it would be here by the time I was going to do this video. And I just got the Mario Star controller. And I love these controllers by PowerA. They're awesome. They feel really good in your hand. I'm gonna probably collect all of the versions that come out. I just seen that a Yoshi one is coming out. These are very, very good wired controllers. If you don't want to spend the money on buying a pro controller, I definitely recommend that you pick this up. And I love accessories like this, because for 24 or 29 bucks, you want to buy it for yourself or your wife, girlfriend, or your kids, and it's one of those things that is very functional. It's not cheaply made, so big shout out to PowerA for that. Next up, I like how Nintendo also has some collector's editions. They're not too like crazy with the collector's editions as of right now, but they do have some awesome ones. I have a couple in front of me that are like collectors or special editions, and I like this one the most, which is the Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle Collector's Edition. I tried to get all the figures, but since they had a sale the other day at GameStop for the Nintendo Switch anniversary, I couldn't find it at my local GameStop. I couldn't find the rest of the figures, so I'm currently on the hunt to get those and add them to my collection. Um, Puyo Puyo Tetris. I love this game. I also have it on my PlayStation 4. I bought the Japanese version when this was first announced way back. And when I seen that this was coming out for the Switch, I knew that I had to get it because I love playing this on the TV and in handheld mode. It's one of those games that's quirky and fun, and who doesn't love Tetris? Axiom Verge is another special edition that I got. Um, you can see me in the glare. Uh, this I had downloaded on my PlayStation 4, and it's one of those Metroidvania games. It's really cool and awesome. You get the physical game in here with the art book and soundtrack CD and all that stuff. And this game is not expensive at all. So if you're looking for one of those Metroidvania action platform type, games to pick up for the Switch, definitely give this a shot. So it's only $20, I believe. Fire Emblem Warriors. This is one of my favorite titles on the Switch right now. I love these type of hack and slash adventure games, and who doesn't love Fire Emblem? When I bought this was one of the most excited special editions that I ended up picking up. I thought Mario Rabbids was when I first got it, and when I got this one, I was just blown away. I'm still missing the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Collector's Edition, but I'm getting that one. That one's coming soon. But this game is amazing. I'm very happy with this. I can't wait till Nintendo has an actual Fire Emblem game. Since this is more like the Hyrule Warriors style beat 'em up, I can't wait to see what Nintendo does with an actual Fire Emblem RPG game. Next, I'm just going to run through a couple of the titles, and I'll talk about the ones that I adore on the system, and I'll just show you some of the other ones to just kind of breeze through the video faster. Ultra Street Fighter 2, who doesn't love Street Fighter? I know they have the collection coming, and I'm also getting that on the Switch. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This was one of the main reasons why I got the Nintendo Switch, as I'm sure everyone else did. This is one of those games that just not only takes your breath away graphically, but you catch yourself playing this hours and hours and hours on end, even for people who've completed the game or have completed it multiple times. It's just one of those games that you can always pick up and play and go back to. I know a lot of people love Zelda. It's one of their favorite franchises. And this one doesn't disappoint at all. Anyone who's out there who doesn't have a Nintendo Switch yet or still has a Wii U and is planning on jumping over to the Nintendo Switch and wants a game to pick up, if they can only pick one game, definitely pick up The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. The End is Nigh by Nicalis. I love these games by Nicalis. They do awesome packaging. They always throw in little bonuses here. They always come, with a manual, a little keychain, something. This game is very hard to play. If anyone out there who's played Super Meat Boy, it's similar in that aspect, but the levels get harder and harder each time. I actually had to put it down because I was raging pretty bad. Next up, Super Mario Odyssey, another heavy hitter title, one of the favorites on my list. Um, there's not much that I can say that anyone else hasn't already said, but this game is amazing. I love the music. I'm a big Mario fan. I grew up on Mario, and Mario Odyssey doesn't disappoint at all. This is one of those must-have titles in your collection as well. And this was a great great first start of the year, having Zelda and Mario, in the same year. A lot of people didn't think that that was going to happen, and that was a great move on Nintendo's part, having two heavy hitters come out at the time that they did. Super Bomberman R. I love the game. I don't like Konami, but the game is a lot of fun. I've played, online. I've played with friends, and it's fun. It's fun to play with. It's one of the first games that I picked up when I got the Nintendo Switch, along with Zelda. I can't really say too much more about the game. It's Bomberman. If you like Bomberman and you're a fan of Bomberman, you'll like the game. I don't really support Konami. But this was one of the games that I knew that I was gonna want because I'm a Bomberman fan, so it's kind of hard. If another developer had it, I would probably rant and rave about it, but it is what it is. Splatoon 2. This is one that I actively play a lot. This game is awesome. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun online. The only thing that I don't like, which goes into one of the things that I don't like that Nintendo has not fixed yet, is I don't like the party chat aspect where you have to use the app. I don't know why you can't just have regular party chat like you do on the PS4 or Xbox One. Hopefully Nintendo fixes that and takes that app away. It would be a lot smoother and a lot better in my opinion. But Splatoon 2 is one of those great action shooters for the Nintendo Switch, and it doesn't disappoint. Like I said, I mostly play the Switch docked, and taking this on the go when I went on a trip recently, it was the most fun that I've had in a long time and stuff. So definitely pick that one up as well. Here's Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. As you can see, it's still sealed. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is another one. This is one of those ones that I know a lot of people always talk about and bring up, and it's a great game. Mario Kart is always fun. I always have a great time. I always have an awesome time playing this with my kids. I also have the version on the Wii U, so I won't go into too much detail about it, but Mario Kart, must own. Has Been Heroes is another game that is currently sealed in my collection, but I did get a chance to play this with a friend who has this, just to try it out. I was very skeptical about buying it when I first saw it. I'm not a heavy RPG fan. There is some RPGs that just I'm like, whoa, especially roguelites. But I got to try it out, and GameStop was having a sale one day, and I picked this up for like $9. So I was like, oh, another game to add to my Switch collection, and someday I'll get to it. But I have played it. I played it. A buddy of mine has it. Like I said, I played it in handheld mode, and it was pretty good. Cave Story. This is another one of my favorites, and this is one of my favorites because this is also my favorite game on the 3DS. Cave Story is one of those ones again that's by Nicalis, where it just reminds me of Mega Man. In my household, growing up, I was a big, huge fan, me and my brother, of Mega Man and stuff. We always give each other the nickname Mega Man and Proto Man. We try to go out and collect all of that stuff that has to do with those two characters as well, because that's something that we just love and grew up on. And we had the Marios and all of that stuff, but Mega Man was one of those games that just, did it for us. So when I got Cave Story, it just reminds me of that, like just the style and the aspect of it, and just the little boss fights and stuff, and the music is great. It's just one of those ones. Definitely do not sleep on this. I know the Nintendo 3DS version was expensive for a while, and then when this one came out, it kind of dropped. The 3DS version is also one of my favorites, and this is a must own for any Nintendo Switch fan. One of the ones I just recently picked up, which is Bayonetta, and of course Bayonetta 2. It's actively in my Switch right now. I just beat Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta is one of those games where if you're a Devil May Cry fan, you'll love Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2. I just beat Bayonetta 2. I've beaten Bayonetta multiple times on different platforms. Bayonetta 2 I had never beat. My Wii U copy is sealed. So I was like, you know what? I gotta buy the Switch version. I gotta play it. I gotta beat it. So I spent 2 full days just straight playing it, and I'm almost done playing it on hard mode. Right now I just did normal and ran through it really quick, and now I'm on hard mode, and I'm trying to get all the collectibles and the stuff that I missed and get different rankings. You get gold and platinum and pure platinum. So I'm on the hunt to do that, but this is a definite must own as well, especially if you like those type of beat 'em ups and you like Devil May Cry. Definitely pick up Bayonetta. Azure Striker Gunvolt. This is like a Mega Man, I guess, successor, if you will. It plays in the aspect of Mega Man. With Cave Story reminds me of Mega Man because of the music and the style of it from back in the day. Azure Striker Gunvolt is pretty much like Mega Man and stuff. Anyone who's played this or the Mighty Gunvolt series will know that there's some similarities there with the two games. But this is one of those games again where as soon as I saw that it was getting a physical copy and a physical release on the Switch, I had to buy it. I'm a collector first and foremost, as well as a hardcore gamer, and I don't do a lot of downloading. for titles. So anytime there's a game that's coming out for physical release, I always try to get it. I always try to support it, and I always like supporting smaller companies so they can continue to make physical versions. And last but not least, 1-2-Switch. This was again the game that came with my Nintendo Switch console. I had a lot of fun with it. There's a lot of people out there who have mixed feelings on it, but I had a lot of fun with it. Playing with my girlfriend and playing with my kids. Um, it's one of those things that it's good for family time. It's definitely a great little pick up and play when you want to play something quick with your kids, or kind of kill time when you don't have a lot of time to sit there and play the Marios or the Zeldas. So 1-2-Switch, I had fun with it and stuff. If I had to give it my own personal rating, I would definitely give it like at least an 80 and stuff, because it's fun to me. And that's the most important thing in gaming. For me, is if I can play a game and I have fun and I can laugh and have a good time and stuff, then it's all good for me. So that's it for my Nintendo Switch collection as far as the videos, the video games, I should say, go. Um, I am very happy with the 1 year of the Switch so far, and it's only going to go forward from here. If I had to make any small prediction, besides the obvious that everyone has said and we all know, more Wii U ports. We know Smash Brothers is a given. That game's coming, and I would be surprised if Star Fox isn't the next one that's ported over to the Switch. Those games are just inevitable. They didn't, sell as much as they probably can on the Wii U as they can sell on the Switch. Um, and things I would like to see, I don't like how the Mega Man Collection 1 and 2 is coming out, where one's a physical and a download. I don't like how they did that. They did the same thing with Resident Evil Revelations Collection. I wish they would just give us 2 physical cartridges for it. But I think we're going to see a lot of titles from third parties now. Now that they see the success of the Switch, when they thought that it wasn't going to be as successful as it is, this thing is selling just like crazy. It just keeps going up and up and up. It's topping sales charts numbers in Japan. It just hit 1 million in France. The Nintendo Switch is that system that is taking people by surprise, and I'm glad, because I liked when all the naysayers, when it was called the NX, was saying that this was going to be one of those systems that underperforms and it's going to suck compared to the Xbox One and the PS4, and it's not going to have support and it's not going to have games. And if you go out there, my collection is small as of right now, because I have a ton of systems that I collect for. But you can literally go on YouTube, and there's a ton of YouTubers who are dedicated just to Switch and Nintendo, all things Nintendo, and you'll see big collections out there and stuff. I know 8-Bit Eric, he has a huge Switch collection and stuff. So it's only going to go up from here, guys. Thank you so much to everyone again who stayed supporting me, and everyone who views this channel. Like, comment, subscribe. I love all the comments, whether they're positive or negative. It helps me and my channel grow. Again, I only do YouTube for fun. I'm not trying to be a YouTube celebrity. I do have an overall goal that I would love to reach. I'm pretty sure everyone out there has one. But for me, it's mainly fun and stuff. When I do these videos, I'm a gamer and I'm a collector, and I love watching other collection videos out there. So thank you guys so much. I love each and every one of you guys, and the videos are gonna come, guys. I promise. I'm gonna do more consistent videos. I have some stuff in the works and things like that, but I did want to touch on the Switch since it is the anniversary of the Switch. So my video is gonna be the 1 year and a day Switch anniversary. So thank you guys so much again. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time.